to Father-Son Fairway Friday, the show all about golf, featuring my dad and grandpa from Austad's Golf.
Hey everyone, Ryan Austad here with my dad. He's back. Dave Austad back from the lake. And we are here for Father-Son Fairway Fridays. It's a show all about the good life, which we believe is the golf life. Now, you're at the lake for the last week, and apparently you've gone a little casual. You're
gone cash. I thought, since the pros now can wear shorts during pro-ams, I thought in honor of the pros being able to wear shorts, and I got nice looking legs, I figured, hey, I'm here. And speaking of the pros, they're back. We had the major tournament in Dallas last week, the Colonial, won by Daniel Berger. He was not the story, however. The story was Bryson DeChambeau. Did you see any of the tournament?
I did. It's fascinating watching Bryson right now. He looks like a linebacker. If you haven't seen Bryson DeChambeau's change in his physique this year, he clearly took the last 4 months, where everyone else was quarantining, and he ate a bunch of dumbbells.
He did.
He's a big guy.
Well, let me give you some stats. He had 91 days off, and in that time, Bryson put on 20 pounds. Before he left in 2019, Bryson was averaging 302 yards a drive. At the Colonial, he averaged 343 yards a drive.
Yeah, on one hole, he was playing with Dustin Johnson, who's known as the longest hitter in golf, and he flew by him by a good 35, 40 yards. I've never seen it.
Crazy. In fact, of the 18 holes on Sunday, there were only 4 holes where Bryson's second shot was longer than 100 yards.
Let me ask you this. Did he win the tournament?
He got third place. But there is a lot of panic going on with some folks, one of them being Colin Montgomery. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. Colin is claim to fame is that he has the greatest nickname in golf, Mrs. Doubtfire.
He's also a shopper of our store here in Sioux Falls. Comes in once a year.
Great guy. He believes that it's terrible what Bryson has done to himself and what ultimately will happen to the game, and it's just going to be a smash and chip wedge shot, and that's what's going to occur. And so, what do you think? Does he have something, or is he making a big deal?
No, it's the same argument we heard when Tiger came on and they had to Tiger-proof all the courses. But the reality is, these bombers have the advantage. Certainly on some golf courses, you're going to see the bombers win. There's other golf courses where it's not that advantageous to be a long hitter. In fact, in a lot of circumstances, it makes it more difficult to hit the fairway. And if it's a tree-lined course, those bombers are going to be in trouble.
So. No, I agree. You don't have to make the course 7,000, 8,000 yards, which for most amateurs like myself is not fun. I do find it interesting. Jack Nicklaus, the man, made a comment earlier, and he's been proposing this a long time. Just make a golf ball that goes 80 to 85% as far as a regular ball, and only use it on the pro tour so that the pros can, hit a relatively close to where we are, and you don't have to have these massive golf courses. That idea makes some sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I'm not a big proponent also of dialing back the ball, whether it be for the pros or the amateurs.
No, not for the amateurs.
I understand, but even for the pros, I want to see the best players in the world getting optimal performance out of their equipment. I love to see these guys bomb it 340 yards, 350 yards, even if they have a wedge in. Again, week in and week out on tour, it's not as though you're always seeing the biggest bombers winning. It can be an advantage, but there are guys out there like Zach Johnson, like a Jordan Spieth, who have had some dominant runs, and they're middle of the pack.
Jordan's ranking 52nd in the world right now, so that maybe
I said had dominant runs. He had a 3-year stretch there where he was the best in the world.
But I think to your point, if we're going to have Jordan turning into Frankenstein, which he has, Bryson, then it's going to be on the course designers and the maintenance guys to get deeper rough, to get narrower fairways, to make it so it's not so easy for him to fly over all the hazards and then just chip up and putt in for bird. So, it'll be interesting to see. He will be at Hilton Head this weekend. It's a great field. Tiger will not be in it. I'm going to go out on a ledge, and I'm going to say right now, Bryson's going to win the tournament. I think he's feeling good. His last 4 starts, he's had top 5 finishes. I think he's going to win at Hilton Head.
I'm going to go with Jordan Spieth. who hasn't won in a while, but he played well. He was near the top of the leaderboard for a good chunk.
He's having a little problem on weekends. I don't know if you're aware of that.
So does Bryson. Bryson isn't known as a finisher either.
Bryson is a little bit of a head case. He is, but and if he gets angry, then his shirt gets ripped off and all that, and he turns green. It's kind of cool to watch. It'll be interesting, but it'll be fun to see. I'm glad golf is one of the first professional sports back on live TV. By the way, the ratings for last week's tournament was double what it was the year before. So there is definitely an interest in golf.
People are pumped up about golf, and this is the biggest week of the year for golf, at least for golf retail. It is Father's Day week.
I'm a father.
I'm a father as well. This is a big week for Austad. Hopefully it's a big week for all of you. It's a chance for us to celebrate those important father figures or fathers in our lives. Rather than talk about what's going on for Father's Day, we thought we'd go out and actually demonstrate some of the really cool products that can change your game or at least enhance your experience out on the golf course. So what do you say? Let's get out of the studio.
Let's do it. Get out of this couch. Let's get out there.
Let's go look at some products.
Show some stuff. It's going to be fun.
All right, here we go. All right, product number one that we want to demonstrate for you is the brand new series of putters from Odyssey that have the triple track alignment aid. So if you look at the back of this putter, you see this triple track alignment aid. This is actually inspired by Boeing. And this is how, the Air Force, they actually used the same.
The planes land on aircraft carriers. That's the system they use.
That's exactly right.
Pretty cool.
What Odyssey Callaway learned early on is that we miss most of our putts because we don't align them correctly. So this is an 8-foot putt. This is the putt you need to make if you want to score well. And oftentimes we put a good stroke on it, but we don't align correctly. So Dad, I want you to take the putter that you currently have, and this is just any white ball, and I want you to get aligned. And we're going to use this laser to see how well or how poorly you are aligned on this 8-foot putt. You feel good about where you're at?
It's dead center.
Okay. So now we take our laser.
It is not dead center.
You are 2.5 degrees off to the right. That is a huge push, and you would not make that 8-foot putt.
Whoa. That's scary.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to utilize the triple track design on the Callaway golf ball and the triple track design on the putter. And I want you to align again. The idea being here, just give us a very simple way that we can more consistently hit our line on these shorter putts and take strokes off our game.
That is dead center.
You feel good about that?
That will win the Masters right there.
Okay. Check it out here.
Oh, look at that. That's amazing. That is amazing.
Okay. So you can see you're inside the cup. The alignment is good. You're actually just a little to the right. You were still wasn't quite dead center. One of the things that we'll look at is if we are fitting you for a putter and you're still consistently lined up, maybe just a degree, just a hair off to the right or left, oftentimes it has to do with the lie angle of the putter. So we could actually bend your putter a little bit more upright if we wanted to get you a little more to the left, and vice versa. So if we're in the cup and we feel really good about our alignment, great. And then if we're still off a hair, that's where our master fitters come in and they can bend your putter to ensure, again, you're hitting that
all
line.
of our stores have that cool laser.
Yep.
And you can get custom fit.
Yep. And it's Father's Day. Book your father a fitting appointment to come get fit for his putter. And we will use tools like this amongst others to make sure he's in the right putter to save him the most strokes. So that's product number one. Let's go to product number two.
Can't wait.
All right, everyone, golf is about fun, and what is more fun than riding around on a motorcycle on the golf course? So this is something we have in a couple of our stores. It's a beautiful bike from Sun Mountain. You can see you can put your bag right on top, so your clubs are easily accessible. This thing hauls. Dad, I do have life insurance out on you, so go ahead. Why don't you take it for a spin?
Nice.
Show everybody how this thing works.
Easy rider, here he goes.
So folks, you want to have fun on the golf course this summer, come on into Austad. We can get you set up with one of these. They are allowed out on golf courses. They're a heck of a lot more fun than a traditional golf cart. So that's product number two. We got one more to show you on this Father's Day week. Come on inside. All right, guys, the last product we want to show you is the Big Stick, and we have a full assortment of great drivers. But here's the important thing for you or your father or whoever you're shopping for: it's got to be fit. Now, we have been recognized by Golf Digest. Each of our locations has been named a Golf Digest Top 100 fitting facility. We have awesome master fitters that can ensure you or your father is playing the right club at the right specs to ensure you play your best golf. Now, my dad's going to talk a little bit about the sweet drivers that are out this year. Dad, take it away.
So we talked earlier about Bryson DeChambeau and how he is killing it. He's killing it with technology as well as the 20 pounds he put on. Two of the best clubs we have going right now is the Callaway Maverick, which has artificial intelligence on the face, which allows you to get maximum distance no matter where you hit it on this face. And of course the TaylorMade Sim, which is Tiger's club, it's Rory's club. It's an amazing aerodynamic with a hoof on the back that really makes the air goes through. It's going to increase your swing speed and get you more distance. Which one's better? We'll find out. We'll bring you into one of these cages. As Ryan said, our master fitters will figure out what club is right for you and we'll dial you in. You love your dad? Come in and get him a gift card, or just say, Dad, we're going to take care of you for a new driver. This could be the best Father's Day yet. Thanks again. We'll talk to you next week.